One day, when Raju was sick of his bike and needed to find a mechanic, but Raju was new to the city and there were a lot of mechanics. Since he didn't have any local friends to ask and didn't know where to find the best mechanic for his bike. Well, Raju thought to himself that there are plenty of people out there. What if there was a way where people could find and share information about mechanics that they could trust so they could make a wise decision? If the concept of sharing opinions and insights about mechanics mattered, why not carry the same great idea over to other auto services? So we started Gaadiandyou.com, a place where people could go to make a well-informed decision. You see, there are plenty of information out there, but not information you could always trust. Way back when the web came around in the early 2000s, the Indian automotive industry went online and a bunch of sites came up to offer pre-owned car sales, with no real means to guarantee they were legit. So over a couple of years, many sprung up and devoted their time in sprucing up this sector. And as years passed by, a few businesses devoted time to make sure they look great and sometimes making their competitors look, well, not so great. You know what they say about a few bad apples. So consumers were left pondering on whom to trust, and Gaadiandyou.com realized they had to do things a little different. Raju, along with the Gaadiandyou team, devoted countless hours talking to businesses and consumers on how to solve this problem. And the result? A revolutionary in simplicity. People needed a filter, so to speak, so they would know whom to trust and ask for recommendations. I mean, think about it. Filtering is a natural process that we already do, with certain friends and family whose opinions we value more than other people, as we don't have to question their motive, especially the bad apples out there. So we needed a way to be able to tell the difference. The thing was, no one had ever attempted to create a filter that was fair and effective for anyone and everyone. So this is where Raju and his team at Gaadiandyou set out to do. To understand how we give our consumers the most trusted reviews, we first need to explain how Gaadiandyou works. Anyone who wants to write a review has to have an account. This is an easy step, but it helps to know that reviews are coming from a real person and not just an hired robot. When people have an account, they can start to develop a personal profile. This profile will display all the reviews that the user writes about any automotive services, experiences that they've had for their vehicle. They can even write personal information so that people can know a little bit more about them. Whether or not people are writing reviews, everyone uses Gaadiandyou because they want to find a great local auto service. Imagine you're looking for that perfect burger joint or a hardware store that's within walking distance. Each and every auto business listing on Gaadiandyou.com have their own business profile, where you not only find the address and hours of operation, but also check out their photos and videos. But most importantly, you have access to wide and diverse ratings and reviews shared by other users, and this is where the filter comes in. All the reviews that the users write are put in a remarkable filtering process that takes the review from the most trustworthy users from established resources and displays them on their business page. This keeps the less trustworthy reviews out, so that when the time to make a decision, you could make that with this information and insight that are actually helpful. And this process happens each and every day. To give people what they want is a complicated process. If you use Gaadiandyou a lot, you would know that a real and honest review does not make it to a business page. That said, Gaadiandyou is always making changes to make its filtering more accurate and powerful. Either way, be sure that our engineers are working to ensure whatever is up there is not biased and is as accurate information you'll be able to find about your automobile. Gaadiandyou.com is working to make as good a job possible with a very complicated task, always showing the most trustworthy and useful content out there. Because if you're a small garage owner, you know nothing is better than a great word of mouth. You're probably wondering if Raju found that mechanic. Well, he sure did. And that's what Gaadiandyou does every day, connecting their locals to their auto locals. You'll know what to do when it comes to your Gaadiandyou.